Oh wait, you can't even do that anyway. You can only have it be one of the 3 internal parts. You can't do the whole thing. So I can do that, or I can get rid of them all. Can you go back and check what it says in reality? Check what says. What's this? Yeah, I'm trying to solve it myself. Could it be on the back of this whiteboard? Uh-oh, I knocked a bunch of them away. It's not on the back of the whiteboard. What do you want about cabinet tape? I played it already. Didn't I? Apparently I didn't. I thought I clicked on this.
What? I can't understand you. You need to listen. I saw something in there. There is something inside. You need to lock down the mirror. Why are you talking like that? What's wrong with you? All of you? There's something in that fucking mirror.
Okay, is this guy an idiot to not realize it's backward speech? Okay, that didn't really help me in any way. I guess that's a fair point. If I can knock stuff away, then it must not have been important enough to focus on. But then, what actual information do I even have then? Oh, this is just to open this chest, isn't it? I thought this was for something important. It's just gonna give me like a level 3 weapon mod. I didn't watch The Wire. Well, in the real world, this console doesn't let you touch it. And also, there isn't a box, so I'm not really sure what that's all about. Wow, that chair's very light. There was a box? Alright, maybe don't listen to anything I say. Where's SCJ? Why do you have explosive rockets? What about being in a mirror gives you those? Apparently I really need to upgrade my throne damage. Because this whole game is freaking Game of Thrones. How are you so tanky? There's nothing wrong with being pale.
Another one.
Unless that just means you're a bucket. Although that means you're really good at guitar, though. I think this Jessie might download a car if she had the option. Because I wouldn't download a car. Maybe she would. Rude! Why are these bosses so hard now? I did roll into her world and trying to kill her. I don't know. She rolled into my world, too. No, you wouldn't download a car. The internet's not a big truck. You can't just go dumping things on it. Yeah, I feel like everywhere I go, I'm underpowered now. Kind of disappointing. So we can't kill the pit. It's too strong. We could do more Langston's Runaways. Those are fun. Find the 6 pouches worn by Arish's old squad mates. Defeat Hiss Corrupted, Guy Hazard, Joe Thompson, Hepson, Stahl, and Remus. Those are the guys that played the game together. Now they're all dead. That's sad. So are Langston's Runaways in the same place as before? Oh, you can still come back to this after you finish the game. I didn't know that. Also, I thought you said you were guessing at the puzzle, but it sounds like you've beaten the game, so are you guessing? It sounds like you might not be. But yeah, that is always the right answer to me, is not locking you out. You should never do that. It was like the big blemish on Ori and the Blind Forest was great game, but once you do the dungeons, you can't go back in them. It's just like a huge mistake. Sealed Threshold Corridor, Prime Candidate Program, and Protective Studies? Where's that? Kind of don't know that I know that place. Well, yeah, my other chat people were saying don't give hints, though, and you were doing it anyway. How are you enjoying the game so far? I actually think it is Game of the Year material, yeah. I don't know where exactly it sits, but it's probably in my top 5. Protective Studies. Okay, so let's go to Ritual Division. Is that... That's where I am right now. Oh, it's just like literally right behind me. I still think the map's fine. I'm just kind of dumb, so like it takes me a second sometimes to realize where I'm going, but I don't think that's the map's fault. I think I'm just not good at it. Look at that. Oof. Still enjoyable hitting things with other things. Never really gets old. Except when they hit me. Then I like it a bit less. Okay. Oh, you're still here. And as usual, the one shooting rockets is always here. It does really bug me, though, that they just teleport in around you in a circle. That's just not how combat works. I mean, I guess it is here because paranatural stuff, but, like, you can't make a line of fire that way. It doesn't make sense. You can't always be surrounded. Does the map display where you are on it? Yep. See in protective studies at the bottom, little arrow. No, I'm not having issues reading the map. I just know other people have complained about that. So there's the rubber duck. How do I get into visit? I was just saying it takes me a second sometimes because I'm a little dense. But I don't think it's the map's fault. I think it's my fault. Oh, I missed this. Yeah, I know there's hexagons on the podiums. I think they're the same ones on all of them, though. So I'm not sure how helpful that is. Yeah, I have heard that there's issues with the map not loading on console. That's unfortunate. Because, yeah, you should have a map, even if it's not super ultra detailed, but you should have a map. Wait a minute. I think there's something in here that I used to not be able to get to. Remember I built a whole platform to try and get up here? Is there mold people here? What the hell are you doing up here? Very bright in this hole. Maybe this is the back way in? What game is the best map? I'm quite partial to the simplicity of the Super Metroid map. Although I don't know that it's necessarily the best. But it kind of gets the job done for me. Shortcut. Wait, what's that? Oh.
Altered item number 52 AE analysis session 2. I will begin.
Disappearing ducks. Great.
First, a low voltage
It actually sucks, I'm sorry. Don't be sorry.
Next,
You can not like it if you want.
heat via a standard Bunsen burner.
Yeah, I've already listened to that twice. So I guess I need to find where the duck teleported to. Is it quacking? It's like comic relief SCP. Where'd you go, you weird duck? Is it gonna get bored of doing this eventually, or maybe I'm wasting my time?
This concludes session.
Yep, I can sprint, I know. Doesn't really make me know where it is any faster, though. Oh. Oh, was I just supposed to sneak up on it?
No more quacking.
I see. Prime candidate program and sealed threshold. Where's the nearest circle? It's out here. I think if you rush the main story, it's not crazy far or crazy long or anything, but I've been doing a lot of side quests and optional stuff. Pretty sure I want 100% the game, so... yeah, it's taken me a bit longer than average, perhaps. So there's a flamingo in here now? Whoa!
That's got to be an altered item.
You think? Oh my god, that's cool. Okay, let's take a second. I just kind of wanted to run into that. Maybe don't touch the wriggly bits. I mean, I can fly, so makes things a bit easier. Well, that was easy. Oh!
This thing again.
Oh, we gotta fight the tentacle eye monster, I guess. He's linked in this area, too.
Another altered item.
Former.
What does this thing want? Is it fighting war?
I think it's a super evolved tardigrade. That's turned psychic. Is it gonna thrash me again? I'm pretty likely to, like, fall off this platform, so I gotta be really careful. Take his ball. Yeah, get stuffed with your eye. Take his ball. Take his ball! I have no energy. That's weird how they just roll around like that. Oh no! Gravity. Why? Why is it always gravity? Must be the result of those tardigrades that got spilled on the moon. Haha, you think the moon's real. Get woke, noob. How did I know where I was going? Oh, I just kind of, like, randomly chose a path and it was right. Apparently a Chinese mission on the moon just recently found some kind of gel-like material, which I think is pretty fascinating because they don't really know what it is. Jam.
This thing again.
Alright, where can I not go? Looks like everywhere is fine right now, but maybe he's gonna cut holes in it or something.
What does this thing want? Is it fighting war?
Take his ball! watch out. Smashies are coming. Oof. Big smashies. Give me the stink eye. Now, this guy shouldn't be that hard. Just have to not fall off. Where'd you go? Kind of hard to lose something this big, isn't it? Oh, there was more astral plane over there.
Flamingos. Too pink.
Really? That's like the only thing that makes them cool. Specific. Well, they also stand on one leg, which is pretty neat. But a lot of birds do that. There's not a lot of pink birds that stand on one leg. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, no, this is how I got in. How many shrimp do you have to eat? Do you guys notice how often the reticle seems to lock behind her head like that? It's like once every 20 minutes or so it seems to happen again. Pretty annoying. Oh yeah, sorry, I just locked that in all of your heads forever. No ability points. And what was the last one? Prime candidate. And how do I get there? Go from security. Logistics? Yeah, that works. Oh, I thought I had a thing from the transit center, but I didn't see one. Maybe I just didn't notice it. You've never heard the Shrimp song? You're missing out. It's a great song. It's super catchy, but it's also great. That's the song that made me like KKB. You see, eat too much and you'll get sick. Shrimp are pretty rich. Do 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 do. To pimp a butterfly is one of the most incredible sentences to ever be written in the English language. Just to have the sheer balls to put those words near each other, right? So where's the mannequin at? Mannequin Skywalker. Oh, we gotta go into Prime Candidacy. Oh, you can get sick from other things than shrimp. It's just if you eat shrimp, you could get sick. But it's never been exclusive. Look at that, you can actually slide the arm over. What are you guys doing? There's no reason to be fighting me here. Oh, that's good. They can't even stun you out of stealing their souls. Okay, where am I? So we need to go to door over here somewhere. Oops. Door over here? That's a bathroom. Nope, now I've gone around it. Oh, maybe that's... I think that's a solid wall. I just couldn't tell because it's kind of small. It's not through here, right? There's only like one shelter in the game that actually goes somewhere. Oh. Almost missed that weapon mod. Right, so I'm back there. I vaguely remember opening up a shortcut. Oh. Probably look for the security level 6 door. Could be that. I just filled that random civilian full of holes. A few of these guys, if they come back after this possession's over, they're just gonna be like, oh, I'm dead now. Good stasis, though. I looked at this already, right? Yeah. It's just seeing that the agency was spying on me. So yeah, somewhere in here we've got to find a mannequin. I doubt this will be that hard. I do quite like how it gets all swirly. Ah, there it is. Good spot for it, really. I wonder if the AI have trouble navigating this weird, slightly, well, quite tilted room, actually. Oh, that's so weird. I'm falling down onto an angle from another angle. Makes you feel like you can jump way higher, too. So what's your story? Oh, you make everything bright.
God, the only thing creepier than one mannequin is a few dozen of the damn things.
Oh, this is cool. Am I supposed to find the correct one and touch it or something? I'm not sure what the trick is here yet. I don't find these mannequins particularly creepy, actually. The ones in RE7, though, were definitely the right kind of creepy. Also, the fact that they would, like, show up around you a lot. Definitely got the job done. None of these seem to have prompts. Is one of these not like the others, maybe? Well, that one seems to be facing away when all the other ones aren't, so...
New bureau policy. No more mannequins.
You don't always have the option to choose things like that. Sometimes mannequins choose you. Yeah, I think the mannequins in Fallout were like an aesthetic choice. They've made this decision about like what the post-apocalypse would look like. And apparently it's filled with a lot of people with mohawks and leather. I mean, that's kind of the Mad Max aesthetic, isn't it? And mannequins are certainly a big part of their image. You can see how many other post-apocalyptic style games followed suit. Kind of borrowed the same aesthetic. It's almost like they're existing in the same post-apocalypse universe. Oh yeah, Flan Fluid, the price on that bundle was actually super good. And Acid Pro is a pretty solid piece of software, at least when I used it. I was quite happy with it. So I know this isn't where I was meant to go, but I also never finished exploring here. And I couldn't remember if I had gotten a circle here or not. I think I bought Fruity Loops long ago, but I don't remember if I have a key anymore. I wonder if they'd have my email address on file still. Mannequin procedures. No known procedures for preventing the item's effect. Lining the item's cell with the newly discovered black rock has yielded positive results. Test with other altered items. A wire and fabric waist mannequin. The base and head are made of stained wood. The item duplicates. The trigger for this behavior is unknown. No correlation can be found in either the number of duplications that manifest during an episode or the duration for which they last before disappearing. Oops. Any treasures? Oh, possibly, nope. I would have put one in there. Well, if it was sealed on one side, I would have. Oh, good, you got your Minecraft key back. That's a very long time that it took them to respond. I mean, I don't really know how they're doing things these days. But I figured... Oh yeah, I definitely did get a circle here. When they got bought by Microsoft, that, like, they would still be handling some of the minor stuff, but maybe... Well, I think I said that backward. I think I was hoping that Microsoft would be handling some of that stuff, but actually maybe it's still some of the smaller team. If there are still anyone from the original team still working on it, I don't know. I want to go to the Panopticon. Dags MDM, thank you for the 29 months. It's been so long, I'm so happy to be back. I'm happy to have you back. Thank you so much for joining us today. The inventory system in No Man's Sky is made by Satan himself. I thought they've massively updated the amount you can hold by like 100 times or something, so now it's not even a big deal.
I guess life's a breach, huh?
Every altered item on your list is now back in the Panopticon, safe and sound.
That's a load off my mind. Missing altered items don't exactly reflect well on me, you know. Did they give you any trouble?
The flamingo pulled me into the astral plane just like the fridge did. That same creature was there.
I was looking over the old activity reports, and multiple items have been displaying much more destructive behavior in the past few weeks. There's some connection there, I bet, but it's a bit above my pay grade.
Well, something to keep an eye on.
And if I have any more runaways, I'll know just who to call.
I guess this is my life now.
I've completed.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here.
So, like
always. I told Salvador it was dangerous.
what did I get?
No.
Just those two things?
Langston.
I was actually kind of hoping there was another segment to that. I want to know what happens with that tentacle monster. Okay, so I should really update my launch damage, because it's way farther behind than it should be at this point in the game. So I'm going to take that, and 2 more. Perfect. So now 3 more and we can finish that. And I don't really need any of this other stuff that badly anyway, maybe energy. Cool, so big improvement on throw damage now. I think I just got 250s, right? So it's 100% more. Weapon mods are full again. Upgrade grip. I should probably buy charge at some point. But I can at least upgrade grip now. Then I'm going to use all my source. I never even use grip, though. I'll just save it. Yeah, charge is the grenade launcher. Oh, what am I doing? I want to get rid of more mods. Oh, I got a third slot for spin and I didn't put anything in it yet. Well, that's good. Spin, rate of fire boost. I'd like to know the physics of how this works. If you're levitating, it uses less ammo. I'm not mad, I'm just confused. Ooh, accuracy might be really good for boost, actually, because that's its biggest downfall. Or for spin, I mean. Although, that's 9% is not super great. Ammo refund chance on hit is also super good. I already have 12% on it. I guess I could just upgrade the one I have to be 1% higher. But I assume they do stack. And I wish they gave you like 5 slots. I want to really make crazy combos with it. And I don't have any more just straight up damage boosts. Those are more rare than I would have expected. Alright, let's deconstruct some stuff. Really don't think we need the zoom boosts. Got 17 there and 15 there. This actually reminds me of playing No Man's Sky, that what we're doing right now. Going through and comparing things that don't look very similar but are all contained within small boxes and pressing a button on them. I do think this is possibly the worst bit of Control, is the inventory management. Especially when I really don't find it to be even necessary, but I've said this every time I play it. Damage boost while aiming. Actually, could probably improve. I have 36% now. We could go up to 43. Sure. And the fact that you can't upgrade Pierce beyond 1 slot is just sad. It's a huge waste. Rarity is 5 for absolute. That's the highest one. Unless there's like some kind of crazy pearlescent, you know, above the top one. Alright, let's go to our next mission. So what should we do? Push the story forward or do another side quest and do old friends? I might be able to handle one of these now that I have upgraded throw, but I think I'll just wait until I get the rest of it. I'm guessing the AWE ordinary area is probably right where I was. You want me to do the pit more? I mean, that would probably give me a skill point or 2 if I finish that, and then I might have enough to get the other upgrade. Don't do the pit, it's the hardest boss thing. Well, I know I died to it like 20 times last time and then gave up. But I just upgraded myself pretty well, and I got pretty close to killing it a couple of times. By pretty close, I mean it had probably 25% health left or something. Where is that? I know I had a circle. Oh, right, there's a room back here I never got to. Because I couldn't levitate yet. Man, there's so many things to backtrack to. Yeah, I checked the maze, but I wasn't able to go anywhere yet. It's plot locked, I think. Where's the pit? It's under one of the sections, but I don't remember which one. No, if we went to the maze, it wouldn't do anything. Like, we'll just go in a tiny circle. It's not that I need to find out how to get through it. It's that I have to get something done in the game before it lets me. If you do the main story, a lot of stuff will open up. Well, I have all of the movement upgrades, I think, so I should be able to go to just about anything now. Except for, like, high security rooms. I feel like there's a whole extra area on this list that I don't have in my teleport area. Like, where's the circle that I had underground? Next mission lets you fly forever. If only. Oh, transit corridor. Okay, that's the area that I was just looking for a second ago, but not the one that I actually want to go to. Oh, the pit is in research. Thank you. It's cool. I'm gonna go do this for the moment.